Okay. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. Also to the jury members. I am Karimov, the PR manager at Karimov GmbH. I think it's said in the list of presenters that I am the CEO. That is not currently the case. However, my father, the actual CEO, is sitting in the audience, and if the questions are a bit too much for me, I will also ask him for help in that. But yeah, what I'm pitching to you today is the ixs-pal integrated pallet system, which we have developed. And as such, I would like to tell you a short story about how it all began. And so here we have, let's call him Mr. Cardboard. And if it were for him, everything, all the products which he sees around him, they would be made out of corrugated cardboard, as much as possible. That's what he wants. And so he sits one day and he sees pallets being loaded with trays of fruits or vegetables. And he sees that the trays are made out of corrugated cardboard, which of course he finds very good. However, the pallet is made out of wood, and that is kind of nagging at him. And so he then also notices that the bottom layer of the corrugated cardboard trays holds approximately the same load as the pallet on which all the trays are loaded upon. And so that gets him thinking. And thus he gets an idea. What if he first remove all the trays except the bottom layer, then remove the fruits and vegetables, and then he just flips the trays upside down. And this is already pretty much looking like a pallet. You can load all your product on it and handle it from one side. However, there is still an issue because from the other side there are no openings, and so that's a bit of an issue. So we have to rethink a little. So we take the sheet out of which the tray is formed and modify it a bit, and we get a different kind of corrugated cardboard product, of which we can take 4, put them together, glue them, and thus we have an ixs-pal pallet. And so we see this ixs-pal pallet as a sort of secondary packaging similar to carton trays. And so, as you may be familiar with, product is loaded onto the trays, it is shipped, then the product is removed and the trays are recycled. And with the pallet, it's very much the same. So we take loads, put it on a pallet, transport it, remove the product, and then the pallet gets recycled just in the same way as the corrugated packaging. And so it is our vision to replace the wooden pallet in as many areas as possible. And the central idea is that the pallets out of corrugated cardboard are created right where they are needed, at the end of the logistics chain, just in time. And so these pallets are constructed in this machine which we call the palligator. And here we can see sort of a more detailed schematic of how this is accomplished. You can see the sheets are taken from a pallet, preferably out of cardboard, and then the separate modules are assembled of the sheets. Then 4 of them are grouped together. Then the wet tape adhesive band tape is applied, and we have a pallet. And depending on the configuration of the palligator, an output of 120 pallets per hour is possible. And so here we see this in practice on the real machine. So we see the single module being put together right there. And then this module is taken and moved, and then also flipped around and put together with other 3 modules into a group of 4. And then that group is compressed, and then a tape is pulled over, and out comes a done pallet. And we're ready to go. So this is our main idea. Now to close off, I would like to appeal to you, to the audience, to the jury members. I and probably most of you have not been around when the conversion from wooden material to corrugated cardboard for outer packaging was pushed and was made. And I believe that back then the people were also facing the same issues with, but is corrugated cardboard maybe not the right material for this, or there were a lot of skeptics and a lot of skepticism. And however, if we look around, I mean, just on this fair alone, there are so many things being made with corrugated cardboard as a material. And of course, it's unthinkable in the modern day to have logistics somehow be done without the use of corrugated cardboard. And I think we should really think about this and apply it to this situation right now, where we change from the wooden pallet, which is used in so many different areas right now, to, in my opinion, better solution, which is the corrugated cardboard pallet. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much. That's a great product, great innovation. If I look at the market, there's a lot of closed loops of what is it? Wooden pallets. Mm-hmm. Your market, when you're aiming for, is that to replace that market, or are you going for a specific niche where you don't have these closed loops?
No, it's just anywhere.
Anywhere.
Where
and then from a calculation point of view, because there is a pallet you can reuse, a wooden pallet you can reuse many times, and this is not the case with your pallet.
This is definitely single use.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. And how is it, do you have also recycle collection systems in place?
I mean, this can be recycled just the same way as ordinary cardboard packaging. And
okay.
So it goes into that recycle cycle.
Yeah, okay.
Recycling cycle.
Any question from the jury?
Just one practical question. What happens when it becomes wet?
When it becomes wet, that is also something which we have been approached for by a lot of people. You can think of it in this way. If you have product which is loaded in corrugated cardboard, then most of the time this packaging itself is also susceptible to wetness and to humidity. And so anywhere where you can use corrugated cardboard without thinking about humidity, those are the same areas where this can be used just as well. It is possible to coat the sheets in a material which makes it more stable against humidity, but this then of course increases.
Then you have to coat it. With,
then you have to apply.
But then you have to laminate again because you have a plastic.
Yeah, then you have to change a lot, and this makes it more costly and less recyclable, and this isn't really what we want with this.
So you're saying that you can use this in those circumstances when you also are certain that it won't be
Well,
moistured with a lot of water on a ship or on a truck or in a...
Basically, wherever you can just have packaging out of corrugated cardboard just like this, those are the same situations where you can load that product onto a pallet like this.
Any questions from the audience? No? Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Nice presentation. Thank you.
Thank you.